Hello and welcome back to South Coast Busways, where we are looking at the SC garage with the Solent Limited B5 TL Gemini 3s. And Southampton's important today, because it's a big place. There's a lot in Southampton, and we got to start eventually. So I think I've touched on this, my plans for the sort of names of the operations. It's all South Coast Busways, but down here we've got Southern Vectis on the Isle of Wight. Over here, Gosport, Fair and Portsmouth, and sort of up this way will be Solent Blue. And then, somewhat inspired by First's Southampton City Red, Southampton will be Solent Red. So, Solent Red. Out this way, we're going to be doing the New Forest Greens. And then I want to get up to Salisbury. I think that'd be quite fun. And I might just extend the Reds up to Salisbury. But I may not. I may extend the Greens up to Salisbury instead. But anyway, without further ado, it's route time. And the first Solent Red route is probably one that you wouldn't expect. It's going to run from here in the Millbrook estate, through the hospital, the university, cross the river here, meet with the Solent Limited at, where's that, Bitterne, and then it's going to turn back in this little estate just south of Bitterne. And it's going to be numbered at the 36. So, new hex code time. I believe it is... Yes, it is. So this is going to be the 36. Millbrook to Bitterne. So, time-lapse me, if you don't mind. It's time for the first Solent Red service. And there is the first route of Solent Red, the 36. It's definitely not a standard, option to start with, but I made a livery and I want to use it, so we're doing that as the 36. See what the loadings are like. Quite high. Okay, that's fine. What about for an every 15? Yeah, that's fine. That should be good. So, I will, as per, bring you back when this is done. And the timetable for the 36 is now set up. It's a very simple timetable because the ends of the route are kind of the same distance apart from the garage. It almost doesn't matter which end you're dead running to. And then the middle of the route is further away, so it is better to dead run to the ends. So we're not going to have any sort of half runs at the start and evening, start and end. Just very, very simple timetable that really didn't take long to set up. And it's not going from SV, it's going from SC for now. We'll activate that later. But just a quick overview. Ooh. Get it zoomed in nicely. There we go. You can just sort of you see everything. Then I will highlight, where is it? It's the 36. There it is. Just position that so you can see everything. There we go. So it starts up here, and it comes down through the Millbrook estate, up, down through the hospital, over to the university, past St. Denis, and then down through Bitterne to the Merry Oak estate, and then back through Bitterne, St. Denis, the university, the hospital, and the other side of the Millbrook estate. Millbrook estate, I believe, is quite a major estate in Southampton. It's the terminus of the A18 in real life, which is a very, very major bus route. So, I wanted to serve the Millbrook estate off the bat. And let's go to SC. Oh yeah, we are at SC already, technically, we're just in the map view. These are our beautiful, beautiful B5TLs. But we're going to buy something not a Volvo. We're not buying a Volvo. We're buying these. We're buying Scania OmniCities. And these are the N94, so they're going to be quite old. But they're not going to be in Landor. I don't want too much Landor in this series. I feel like I've got too much as it is. Why does that say it's going to get 60 miles to the gallon? Oh dear, the Prestige is broken. Either way, oh, I didn't check how many vehicles we need. I always skip that. 36. Show timetable. Let's have a look. 5 o'clock goes into 6:08, 6:10, 7:12 does the 7:15. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we're going to buy 12 OmniCities, which is actually more than I thought we'd need. And I actually will need to take out a bit of a loan for that. Not a big one, just a little one. And let's go to Marketplace. Solo buses. This one, the Mr. Chips OmniCity, because it's very good. Group number, I believe, yeah, group number 7. 007. This is going to be the OC type for OmniCity. So, yeah, the N94 OmniCity, done by Mr. Chips. It's a fantastic model. Looks really, really good, and certainly a major step up over the previous OmniCity we had in the game. That being said, this mod isn't exactly new either. So let's get our first Solent Red repaint. Isn't it a beauty? Now, obviously we could have put Landor. Landor would have worked on this bus because these buses are quite old. I found out actually that these are even older than I thought they were. I thought they started being made in like 2003. No, they started being made in 2002. And they're so old that the first OmniCity was delivered on a 51 plate. But also, I've done an attention to detail. I've put legals on it. This is the second repaint I've made with legals on. I'll check recording time, and I may use the first one later. Yes, I will definitely be using the first one later. So, this is this. I don't think I've ordered 10, so I'm just going to cancel that. OmniCity 10 off. Take off the premium seats. Put them in the vehicle group. Put the shiny on. Very nice. Aren't they pretty? Then, buy 2 more. With the shiny. Aren't they pretty? So, these aren't going to be the first ones, which we're going to order them from the 51 plate. Although I'm going to check that. Cool. We have working displays. That's very, very nice. Goes to just how old this model really is, isn't it? These are going to be YN... Ooh, let's go with 54. OPT. I like that. And we're going to have OC... I don't know, 324? I like that. That sounds fun. We're going with SC Solent Red. Isn't that just lovely? I don't know where the fleet number hides on these. Oh well. I'll get the rest of these done in another happy little jump cut. And finally we have YN54 ORE, better known as OC336. Now, I really don't know where the fleet number hides on these things. It's probably on the back. But what a sight to behold. How can I... Oh, one of them's going to be highlighted yellow. That's very annoying. Ooh, turn that off. Ooh. But aren't they nice in the Morse? This is probably one of the oldest bodies that sort of really suits the Morse. Anywho, enough dilly and dally. 36. Activate. It is 36 time. And let's... Ooh, actually something we're going to do. Something I'm going to do. Bus routes. 36. Edit timetable. We're going to make them prefer the OC type. Because they do. Let's go back to SC and the shift scheduler. Oh dear. We're actually short 2. Which, I mean, for the first day, we'll put those Geminis that are going spare. Which will be these 2. Which, yeah, between them they're on delivery mileage. Very, very nice. So, you're going out first. And you're going out in about an hour's time. In-game. We got a call. Sure. Let's have a look at the map, see how everyone's getting on. Obviously the island is very, very, very busy. My word. Now I know I didn't delete the recording from this. The recording from this one is still safe, but yeah, SVC is no more. I probably don't have the space to delete SVR, like in terms of how much space I can have at SV. But I want to keep SVR anyway, because this is quite a dense network of buses happening over here. And SVR will also help a mini-link system in Sandown Shanklin. And potentially Ventnor as well now I think about it, but that might be better from SV? I don't know. Not that Ventnor's mini-link system's going to be huge. Anywho, it's about go time. This is going to be the first one by the looks of it. The brand new 54 plate refurbished OmniCities. Aren't they lovely? It's going at 1340. Cool. 1340. Come on, go. Okay. It's doing quite well. Is there an event in the city or something? No, it's just busy. Okay. I'll take it. I will take it. That's very, very nice. Obviously, this is so far the only route in all of Southampton. So, maybe it won't stay this busy for this long. Maybe it'll get even busier when there's connections. What on earth? Oh, don't tell me that's one way. Whoops. We be a little goofy around here, you know? But it's not doing too badly when it comes to timings. It's not doing too badly when it comes to loadings. This is doing quite well. In fact, in terms of loadings, this is quite optimal. Because there's a lot of people on, but it's still green. There you go, just sort of tips into the sort of lime green. Which the way that I think about it is this green that we're in now is like plenty of seats. Then the lime green is like there'll be the odd few seats available, or you might get people standing. But yeah, this is doing really, really well. Buses are busy, but not too busy, which is exactly what we want. So, we are wasting no time in turning our attention back to Solent Blue. And I need to open something because the roads around here are very, very confusing, and I actually planned a little network out around here. I'm gonna give you the rundown, the lowdown, what's going on in Whiteley, / Burridge, / Kerbridge, / Botley, / this part of Swanwick and Lower Swanwick, / this part of Swanwick. We are going to put in some local sort of village routes. I can speak. So the first one is going to be the W1. So we're going to go W1, and it's going to be Botley Station to Swanwick TC. Botley Station to Swanwick Town Centre. Stop at Botley Station, and then we're going to go this way. Time-lapse me if you don't mind. Thank you very much. And there is the new W1 between Botley Station, Kerbridge, Bluebell Way, Whiteley Village, and this area that it's called Swanwick into the town centre at Park Gate. So this is not the colour it's going to be. It's going to be like a really light green. I think like that. I can't remember. Something like that. Which I know, it's not blue. But I didn't want blue for the Whiteley Village services. So, let's sort out the W1's timetable. It shouldn't be that busy. Yeah, it's going to run every half hour. From 6 till 9. There we go. And I will sort out all of the... I will sort out this mess. And the timetable for the W1 is done. It's very, very simple. Vehicle requirements actually 2. I can work that out just easily. And it's quite an efficient service as well. It's only got 3 minutes at each end. But I think it's got 3 minutes at both ends. Indeed it does. So I'm going to base this for now out of GP? Yeah, let's go with GP for now. GP's got plenty of space. I'll activate that later. Because that's not going to be the only W route we do. So, let's go with same colour. Unconventionally. This one is going to be the W2 Kerbridge. Kerbridge or Kerbridge? Kerbridge. Kerbridge to Swanwick Station. There we go. So this one we'll start from in here. And all of these will say via Whiteley Village on them. Because these are sort of, you know, they are Whiteley's buses. And these are going to come down like this. It's going to go through the town centre like that. And then time-lapse me if you don't mind. Thank you very much. And the W2 is done. It's a significantly more complex route than even the W1, having a circular at the Kerbridge end, coming down through all of this nonsense, up this way, through there. It does a little loop around the town centre and then goes into the railway station. So it's a complicated one. But we like that. We live. We move. And this one looks... Why is the game saying it's going to be so busy? It shouldn't be that busy. Anyway, it's going to run from 6 to 9, as per. Well, it's actually going to run from 6:10 to 9:10. I think. Yeah, that'll work. So, I will get the timetable set up. And the timetable for the W2 is done. And the timetable for the W2 is done. So, it runs every half hour, Mondays to Saturdays, and it is just able to keep to that with a vehicle requirement of 2. And then on a Sunday, I've injected some reliability into the mix by running every 45 minutes. Significantly better. But there is the W1 and W2. Again, we're going to run them from GP to start with, which is a hefty dead run. So this is the W1, and this is the W2. I have a W3 planned, but I'm going to put that in probably off camera. It looks like a bit of a nightmare. But these are good for now. They both have a vehicle requirement of 2, but because also the W3 is going to be a thing, and there's going to be a few more, going down to GP, I'm going to buy several, actually, of the vehicles that we're going to use for these routes. I say several. Obviously, we're going to buy several. God, I can't speak today. Just going to do that. We're going to have them be local spec. And these are going to be in another sort of route grouping, which is going to be the 109. 109 Whiteley Village. And yeah, it's going to be these really, really tiny solo SRs. So I'm going to buy 8 of them. I do not have enough money. Wouldn't you look at that? I now have enough money. So, solo SR, absolutely dinky little thing. I think these things are so adorable in real life. They don't get the best rep, but I like them. And naturally, there's a livery. I probably want to go in and revise this, because you can't really see that there's 2 arcs here, but there are 2 arcs there. You can maybe see that a little bit better this side, I don't know. Anywho, it's just a very nice little, bus, you know? And we've got, you know, here Whiteley Village operated by Solent Blue, and this one has legals on it as well. But because it's so small, it's hard to get close enough to read them. There we go, that's about as good as we can get it. Is National Busway South Coast East is the sort of company name of Solent Blue. But there we are, you know? It's just a little bus. Just let everyone pull in, all happy. So, I'm going to check the fleet list. So these are going to be in sort of, I guess you could say, the same batch as the ones for the Isle of Wight. The bigger ones, obviously. Whiteley Village. These are GP buses for now. I might have an outstation for the Whiteley Villagers somewhere. Fleet number, this is going to be OS 761, I think? No, 766. And they're going to be YJ17NRF onwards. And finally we have YJ17NRN, or Opter Solo 773. These things are adorable, and I wish them the best of luck because their loadings look quite high. How many drivers do we have? We have 81 drivers. That might not be enough. So I'm just gonna. Where do you buy drivers? Oh, I mean hire drivers. Jesus, that got dark. Just get loads. There we go. Loads of drivers for the new Whitley Village services, amongst everything else. So, let's go and launch. Come on. The W1 and W2. Let's also edit these timetables so that they will auto-assign onto their tiny solos. Which may turn out to be a bad idea, I don't know. I just wanted some more buses for Whiteley Village because it felt like small bus town, you know? So, back to GP and get everyone assigned. Just 4 shifts. There we go. First one out is going to be the 1550. And it's obviously going to be 766 because I just allocated them like that. So I guess while we wait, let's head over back to Southampton and see how things are doing. They are not coping as well as they were initially. Great. Love that. Thank you, game. So, where is bus? Can I have bus, please? I want bus. Ooh, I see a little guy. He's flying up the back streets in Gosport like an absolute mad lad. This is one hell of a dead run. Solo on the motorway, that's just pain. Why would you do that? Anyway, first Whiteley Village service is going to be the W1 from Botley towards Swanwick, not Southampton. Let's see how it does. 16:30 from Botley, so I'm not quite there yet. And it is go time on the 16:30 W1 from Botley to Swanwick. Put it on 2 times speed just to help it along. It's getting quite busy. I don't think these routes would be this busy in real life. They certainly wouldn't be this busy in real life, actually. This area is quite wealthy. If I'm making the right assumptions, this area is quite wealthy and sort of everyone drives. It's not the sort of area where people would take a bus. It's just, you know, we're trying to get people onto the bus. A little bit of modal shift, you know? But at the same time, in the same breath as the passenger numbers are unrealistically high, the buses are also coping. which I sort of wasn't expecting. Like, you know, I was sort of expecting these buses to struggle a bit, given the way that City Bus Manager works. It seems that wherever you're working is a city, and sort of the data's a bit wobbly in terms of, like, serving rural areas, because either you get absolutely nothing or way too much. But this is all making pretty good noises. It is slightly on the too many passengers side, but, you know, by and large, I'm happy with my choice of bus. They're coping quite well. And it is peak time as well, so I'm going to head back up to Kerbridge and away to the next W2. I believe should be you. Yes, it is. Following this... Following the W2 down towards Swanwick. From the looks of things, the W2 is suffering a little bit from having tiny buses, because it does serve the like all the like business parks and stuff along the way, and it just took on 11 passengers at a single stop with a capacity of 35. Oh dear. Can we get some people getting off, please? That would be nice. I would like if passengers would get off. 34 on board out of 35. I mean, oh, we just hit capacity. Never mind. Yeah, we're now at capacity. That's not what I intended. That's fine, we can serve these business parks with other routes and run them a little bit more frequently so that people will be more likely to use them. And then into the railway station, goes around that little turning circle and just immediately back out. This route does not stop during the week and on Saturdays. So, I think there is a very good place to leave it. We've done 3 very, very successful new routes. The 2 new routes in and around Wheatley, the W1 and W2, and our first expansion into Southampton with the 36, which, again, an oddball choice of route for the inaugural service of Solent Red, but, you know, we are a little bit wacky here, and we do what we do. And on that note, I will see you next time. Bye-bye.